Hi, Tom Hughes, standing here on Marietta Street in downtown Atlanta, one of the great streets of the old downtown, coming from 5 Points, heading out to Cobb County. Marietta Street was the widest boulevard in Atlanta in its day, wide enough for an armed mob, and that happened in 1889. It was the first year of the Civil Service Commission, and the new Republican postmaster in Atlanta, a very Democratic city, a Republican postmaster appointed a black man to work in the registry department of the post office, which was then located right here on this corner, Marietta and Forsyth Street, an old Italian villa-looking structure. That is not it. It was torn down many, many years ago. But when this black gentleman, Charles Penny, arrived in the registry department, a white woman who worked there, a young white woman, wouldn't work with him. Her father, who ran the department, quit too. And the city was placed in an uproar. There were 2 demonstrations here in front of the post office building, one of them with an armed mob. The New York Times described Atlanta as looking ridiculous. But the New York Times is still doing that 130 years later. That's not important now. We're here to talk about this very serious racial incident which surrounded the hiring of a black man to work in the post office. The blowback or pushback was led to a great extent by the Atlanta Constitution, which was a fervently Democratic paper under the editorship of Henry Grady. How did Henry Grady handle this situation? And how does it relate to the debate today about Henry Grady? His name is on a hospital, it's on a high school, it's on the journalism school at the University of Georgia, and his memorial stands right here. And as you can't see, he died in 1889. He died within weeks of the incident here at the post office. I tell that in my new book, The Beast of the Candler Building, which is a collection of sensational stories from Atlanta's past. One of them is entitled "Send Me the White Man by All Means." It is the story of that particular incident at the post office here in Atlanta in 1889. I hope you'll check the book out. We'll be going around Atlanta looking at other locations and stories from this book. It's available exclusively at Amazon.com. The Beast of the Candler Building tells the story of what happened here in the old post office. Thanks very much and stay healthy.